conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, we're going to say hi. White 20. Hey, Mike right. I'm coming. We're going to say hi.
And now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Down. Here we go. Hatch it. Undercrush. I 52. Take 2. 36. Hey, go Rogers. Hey, watch it.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Next to receivers, they'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. Open man is Keith Kirkwood. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
And the Saints first down.
Run! 20!
54, Mike.
52, 57's down.
Check.
We're down, 52.
Check 9.
Get out!
Get
Kamara trying the right side. Powers through. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The run only got a yard. Here, 9.
It's our time.
Round to that hut!
Right over there.
Out of the gun, Keenum. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, you guys didn't come out of the gate. I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
offer mine.
Well, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well. He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
We ain't beginning to tear you up.
From the gun, here's Keenum. Being chased out left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Check 24. Check 24.
Tonight.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It's a first down following a gain of 3. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And that'll set them back 5.
Here we go.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey, take 1, Lance, take 53. He's coming. Here goes the high. We got double up, high.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Gurley. And an alley to run. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Todd Gurley with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Point after here coming up. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Roger. Kill.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. Corey Littleton there on the tackle. On second down, Kamara. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. And the Saints first down.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Get in the weight room.
After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
Watch the boot. Check. Take 53, 55. Lucky. Shift. 53, hot.
Here's Murray, running right. Murray, strong running. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Doctor. Switch. Showing it.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. To throw is Keenum. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. It would appear Sean Payton's made the decision here. They will go for it on 4th.
58, right over there. Right? Hey, 53, 55. Hey, me and you all get that.
Keenum going for it on 4th. He gets this into the hands of Kirkwood. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Keenum going to come up now 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Running with Kamara. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, go Rodgers. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Hey, Haywood.
On 2nd and 9, Keenum, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Trey Boston. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. He's at the 30. 10, touchdown, Carolina. Todd Gurley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is up to 15 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
So after the run by Kamara, now another first and 10.
Check 26, check 26. Kill.
Hey, Mike's right.
Kill. Turn up. Switch.
Tonight.
Check.
Now Kamara. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. A gain of 3, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
No problem for me.
All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. From the 41, Keenum. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Dontari Poe marches in for the sack.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
The Saints on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Now Keenum. And that's caught by Smith. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And Cook has it, left side. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
On 3rd and long, it's Keenum. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Let's get this.
The The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage will be found.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Keenum. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
58, Mike. I got you, son. I got you, son. 58, right
now flags will come in.
Mike, 58,
and I think this is against the Saints up front. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long.
53.
Shotgun snap for Keenum. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. Panther sack. Dontari Poe picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
At the Saints' 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check. 2 times. 4 down.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out. The ball comes out. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
22's coming, Mike. Watch a slant.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
First down and goal to go.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Right there, 56. Hey, check. Jam him.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now the Panthers get set, 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to account for Cam Newton on this play.
Hey, alert 3.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, baby.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Gano now to add the extra point. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
58. Hey, 50. 58 to Mike. Tonight.
Throwing is Keenum. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Brian Burns able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. It got his man complete. Give them 32 on the play.
We got this.
Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
To throw is Keenum. And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Mike, 58 right there.
Hey, we're good.
What we got?
3, hot.
Keenum on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bryant. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5.
52. Take 2.
They'll fake the give. Now Keenum. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
58, boys, 58. 58, Mike. I'm scared. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Off play action. Keenum. And he finds Cook. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. Keenum now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now, that turnover might just about do it here. Fourth quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Oh, here we go. Oh, check three, check three.
Now it's Gurley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Let him know, let him know.
Throwing on 2nd down, Newton. And this one brought in by Gathers. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
Let's get off the field. Kill.
Boston Scott, his first carry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Get that ball. 49, check 49.
They go again with Scott. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without you.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. A.J. Klein. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. After the sack on 1st down, Newton buying time to his left. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
They try right side here. Gurley. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a 6-yard pickup. It's still a few chain links short, it appears, with 4th down coming up. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Check, 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 check.
They're running with Gurley. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before here, and that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say we'll get better as we go forward.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Run, please. Don't say nothing. 22. 20, attack.
On 1st and 10, Keenum. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Gets his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Keenum going to come up now 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Again, Keenum. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
He was covered by Dante Jackson.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
It's going to be a long day.
One final try now for Keenum. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. And that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And when you break it down, you know, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You know, you just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is.
That's cheap. How many of y'all came to win? Or they action my